Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host Shyam Kantar, and today we're going to discuss about Fantastic Beasts 3 review called movie Overstuffed but Entertaining. The official Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore review has arrived, offering clues about what to expect from Harry Potter spin-off. The reviews of Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore have arrived. The Wizard of World franchise continues with the third installment of the Harry Potter prequel spin-off series. Eddie Redmayne's newest scam there with the return of brand new adventure with the both new and old allies. The conflict between Jude Law's Albus Dumbledore and Gilbert Grindwald comes to head. Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore will also mark Mads Mikkelsen, Deepak in Grindwald, and has taken over the role from Johnny Depp. Like many Hollywood projects, Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore release was significantly delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic. It was supposed to hit theaters in November 2021, but was pushed to April 2022. The film was also hindered by a cast issue by both Depp and Ezra Miller, who placed the credits and the bare bone dealt with a personal issue behind the scene. Despite this, production pushed through with the controversial Harry Potter Arthur J.K. Rowling co-writing a script with Steve Coles, while the director David Yates returns to the Holmes project after spearheading the first two Harry Potter films. Specific plot details of the film are still unclear, but it will continue to explore Dumbledore and Grindelwald complex relationship intertwined with the bigger are in which wizards navigate the world of War II era. Related Fantastic Beasts 3 J.K. Rowling may have already spilled the thesis story several days since Fantastic Beasts 3 The Secret of Dumbledore held in the red carpet premiere in London week and have before the film hits theaters. The official reviews have rolled and check them out online. Rachel Lee Bone still ran the movie meant to be Manpoy in the five-film franchise. However, by the time the credit roll, it might be heard the presenter decided if anything major has been achieved. There's a sense that was saved perhaps one major development, Dumbledore and other heroes right where they began. In Fantastic Beasts 3, the stakes are both high and low. Much of the action in the movie hinged the Wizard of Election, something that while being important as evidently could have used way more explanation. Instead, early portion of the Secret Dumbledore focus on the initial steps news and others must taken in the grand plan against the grind world. They are fun witness, but with the bigger picture fractured because of Dumbledore's determination to hide everything from the grand world. They can seem pointless as long run, and its care although bigger issue in facing Fantastic Beasts remains its character law is still excellent. Young Dumbledore and he comes from across the most fully formed person. That's not surprising considering how Dumbledore came from Harry Potter. Lovegarnke Thor, if a secret Dumbledore has reason for existing, perhaps evidence coping with the dense henchmen of a difficult remain enumered by a wizard world where its production is mired controversy and the creator frequently exposed the densely mythic views, the inevitable influence, perception of the work, revealing at least a discredit just how obsessed these films are with the binaries good and evil, poor and rich, love and hate, light and the dark, but life like a life story far more complicated that's less than franchise world be wise to embarrass. Peter Bradshaw, the Guardian. The Secret of Dumbledore is other very amiable of loving locally fantasy adventure with some great production design and virtual effects especially in the New York scenes, but it's not about secrets much as a new IP franchise narrative. Components shuffled into the ongoing content shuffled out again yet, but certainly something interrogating about the questions arising of the saga's approach of the existing Potter time. Alice Riff, laughing plays. My first impression of that secret of Dumbledore course corrects the series many ways of also rights that a few wrongs made me feel like underwhelmed by the crimes a grind world chief among them. Newest Scanders feels like the central character again sure the narrative spends enough weight from him feels unfocused, mostly following the titular wizard and his nemesis hard desire. Overall, this is one feels that the new movie again. Other joyous element of his Fantastic Beasts entry that Beasts are back, last installment newly occupation of the magazine logic felt barely parts of the series. Even the triple wizarding school Hogwarts, despite of think of John Williams' famous score, is in an nostalgia of a thrilling and what might expect at least the film does not live up its billing. What several truly fantastic beasts show central is Quen as the Asian unicorn through it looks like Bambi, one of the purest creature in the entire wizarding world. Ben Travis Empire is the last improvement as the crime grind world. Many ways of a character film, anime narrative grab the explosion, unearned character decision, while the Chank's secret still feels madly plotted, and there's more fun to be had along the way, packing some impressive wizard duel sequence in major beasts based on the set piece that justify the franchise over arching title. The Senhan Alka IGN, The Secret of Dumbledore, is the third film Fantastic Beasts series. There are two more entry planet and ending of Harry Potter spin-off. There will be a Mercy that's nothing fantastic about the new movie. The story is dual and the character is dueler. It's virtually unmeditative. There are few actual secrets which I pick one reveal of the last entry is mildly clarified, but that is about it. Drew Tyler, the playlist, and it said that one of it certainly the Fantastic Beasts finally found the footing. Latest entry is most fun and most buoyant in a relatively young series. It's enough to make our actually look forward to a subsequent installment should be there one instead of actively draining the Fantastic Beasts the Secret of Dumbledore pulled off the most impressive magic trick of all making you are care about his franchise. This consequence of despite the long wait of Fantastic Beasts, Secrets of Dumbledore, it seems to be worth it, at least when it comes compared to the predecessor of Trick's sequel, not only put the Rambling new back at the forefront the story, but the Turtly Beast once again factor as well. For a time, public was unsure to make the Wizard World prequel franchise while the Big Bad new character who are meant to spread ahead in French narrative. Arguably, the most interesting aspects to come from the ties in the original Harry Potter series now. Although the story crammed and sounds like the filmmakers were able to strike balance between the Leah new material, which is a good sign for the franchise future. With two more franchise Beast films to go before the series wraps up, it seems like Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore has finally somewhat course corrected the franchise, whether it's not too late to salvage overall movie series at the point and then yet been be boiled down to how its sequel pans out, but at the very least, Wizarding World fans can be titled more optimistic about what the latest Harry Potter spin has to offer. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this topic. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more.